Hi, and welcome to English-Fabule. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
Have you ever cried? Most people have. Crying is something we all do at different times. Maybe you cried when you were very young and needed help. Or perhaps when you felt very sad about a difficult event. Tears can also come when we feel great joy, like at a happy celebration. Crying is a common human thing that happens to everyone, no matter where they live or how old they are. It seems simple, but it is actually quite complex. But sometimes people feel uncomfortable about crying. Maybe they feel a little embarrassed or wish they could stop. Some people might think crying means you are not strong. They might ask themselves, "Why do I feel like crying?" Or, "Is this okay?" But what if crying is not a sign of weakness at all? What if it is a natural, healthy, and useful part of being human? This brings us to a very interesting question. Almost all animals can make tears to clean their eyes or protect them from dust. But humans are unique. We are the only animal species known to cry tears specifically because of our feelings. A dog might make sounds when it is upset, but it doesn't produce the same kind of emotional tears that flow from a human's eyes when they feel strong emotions like sadness or happiness. Why is this only a human thing? This is a real mystery. In this book, we will take a closer look at this unique human ability. We will explore the science behind our tears. How does the brain tell the body to make tears when we feel something strongly? What special chemicals are in emotional tears? We will also think about why crying became a part of human life over a very long time, maybe helping early humans survive. And importantly, we will discover the purpose of crying today. Does it help our physical health? Does it help our emotional health? How does crying affect our relationships with others? We will try to understand the secrets of why we cry and why it is important. Let's begin our journey to learn all about human tears. 2. What are tears? Tears are not all the same. Your eyes make different kinds for different reasons. Scientists say there are three main types of tears. First, there are basal tears. These tears are always in your eyes. You usually don't see them or feel them working. Basal tears do an important job. They keep your eyes wet and clean. They help protect your eyes from dust and small things that can get in. They are like a cleaning film over your eye all the time. Second, there are reflex tears. You make these tears when something bad gets into your eye. Think about when smoke is in the air, or when you cut an onion. Your eyes make many reflex tears very fast. These tears work to wash away the smoke, dust, or anything that hurts your eye. They protect your eyes quickly. Third, there are emotional tears. These tears come when you feel strong emotions, like being very sad, very happy, or scared. Emotional tears are special. Humans are perhaps the only animal that cries emotional tears. Why we cry these tears for feelings is a big question people study. A tear is also more than just water. Each tear has three main parts, like layers. There is an inner layer. This layer helps the tear stick to your eye. Then there is a middle layer. This is the thickest part and is mostly water. It keeps your eye wet and has things that help your eye. Last, there is an outer layer. This is an oily part. It is on the outside of the tear. This oil layer helps stop the watery part from drying away too fast. So, a tear is a complex mix, not just simple water. 3. Why our brain cries. Let's look closely at how our brain makes us cry. Crying is a very complex action that starts deep inside our head. There are special parts of the brain that work together to handle all our feelings. One main part, sometimes called the amygdala, is like a control center for emotions. It reacts strongly when we feel powerful emotions, whether they are sad, happy, or overwhelming. When the amygdala senses a strong feeling, it sends a message. This message travels through different areas in the brain. One important area acts like a relay station. It receives signals from the emotional center and then tells other parts of the body what to do. This relay station helps control things like our face muscles, our breathing, and, importantly, it triggers the release of tears from the tear glands. These glands are located above your eyes, and they are responsible for making tears. So, your brain's emotional center sends a signal through a relay station to the tear glands, telling them to start working. When you feel the urge to cry, your body often feels tense at first. Your heart might beat faster, and you might feel a bit stressed or highly alert. This is one part of your body's nervous system, often called the fight or flight system. But then, as the tears begin to flow, another part of your nervous system becomes more active. This second system is known for helping your body relax and feel calm. It helps bring things back to normal. This is why, after crying, many people feel a sense of relief or peace. It is the calm system helping your body recover from the strong emotion. Now, why do some people cry more often or more easily than others? It is because everyone is different. We all have a personal limit or level for when tears will come out. Think of this like a sensitivity scale. When the feeling or event is strong enough to pass your personal level of sensitivity, your brain sends the signal and tears appear. This personal limit is not the same for everyone. It changes based on many things: your personality, how sensitive you naturally are, and the things that have happened in your life all play a part. How much stress you are feeling right now, or your cultural background, can also change your limit for crying. Crying happens when the strong feelings we have reach or go over this personal point that is unique to each of us. It is the brain's powerful way of responding when things feel very important or too much to handle inside your emotional world. 4. The chemicals in tears. Emotional tears are quite special. Unlike tears that simply clean your eyes or wash away dust, emotional tears contain a different mix of chemicals. This unique chemistry helps explain some of the effects crying has on how we feel. It shows crying is more than just water leaving the eyes. One important chemical found in emotional tears is cortisol. Cortisol is known as a stress hormone. Some science suggests that crying is a way your body can help remove some of this hormone. It's a physical release that helps reduce the amount of stress chemicals inside you. Think of it as the body taking out some emotional trash. But tears also work by triggering the release of helpful chemicals in your brain. When you cry because of strong feelings, your body releases powerful chemicals like endorphins and oxytocin. These are sometimes called feel-good chemicals, and they are part of your body's natural way to cope. Endorphins are often called natural pain relievers. They are produced by your brain and can help lower feelings of both physical and emotional pain. Endorphins also act as natural mood boosters, helping you feel a bit happier or more positive after a difficult moment. They give you a sense of natural comfort. Oxytocin is another key chemical released during crying. It is well known for making people feel calm and safe. It also plays a role in helping us feel connected to others and building trust. This chemical helps bring a sense of peace and helps bond people together. It's a chemical that supports relationships and makes you feel secure. So, emotional crying involves a complex chemical process. The tears themselves might carry away stress hormones. At the same time, the act of crying signals the brain to release endorphins for pain relief and mood lift, and oxytocin for calm and connection. These chemicals work together to help your body and mind recover. They are like a natural healing system that your body has built in. The feeling of relief people often experience after crying is directly linked to these chemical changes happening inside. The unique chemistry of emotional tears, combined with the release of these powerful chemicals, makes crying a powerful way the body helps itself regulate strong emotions and feel better. This complex chemical dance is a key part of what makes emotional tears so important and unique to humans. It's your body's natural support system in action, using chemistry to help you handle life's ups and downs. 5. Tears as a signal. Chapter 5 looks at tears in a different way. It looks at them as a signal. Crying is a very strong way to talk to other people without using words. When someone cries, they send a message. What is this important message? Studies show that when we see tears, we often feel differently about the person crying. We might think they are more sincere, meaning they are truly feeling something deeply and honestly. We might think they are warmer people, more open and kind in their hearts. Tears can make others feel empathy. Empathy means feeling a little what another person feels, like understanding their sadness or pain. This feeling of empathy makes people want to help. So, tears are a clear signal asking for help and support from others. They are like saying, "I am struggling," or "I need comfort." This signal is hard to fake, which makes it seem like an honest sign of someone's true state. Why did humans start using tears as a signal? Scientists think it happened as people began living in groups and needed to cooperate. Early humans lived together and needed to help each other to survive. Children needed care and protection for many years, much longer than the young of most other animals. Crying with visible tears was a quiet way for a child, or even an adult, to signal distress or need to someone close by, without making a lot of noise. Loud vocal crying could attract danger, like predators that could hurt the group. Tears were a more selective signal, mostly seen by trusted family members or friends nearby who could offer safety or help immediately. Researchers like Dr. Ad Vingerhoots have studied this idea for many years. They suggest that this visible tear signal helped early humans build stronger groups and survive together. When someone cried and others in the group helped, it made their connection stronger. Sharing a moment of crying and receiving support creates a powerful moment of human connection. This happens between partners, friends, and family members. Crying can build trust and make relationships deeper over time. This social function of crying was very helpful for humans because we are a very social species. Our ability to communicate emotional distress and get support from others helped us live and work together effectively. So tears are not just salt water. They are a powerful form of communication that works without words. They help us show our feelings clearly. They help us ask for needed help from others in our community. They help us connect deeply with other people. They played an important part in helping humans survive and live together in groups a long, long time ago. Tears helped our ancestors build strong social groups and support systems that were necessary for survival. This communication using tears is something special about humans. It helps us understand each other and support each other in ways words cannot always do. Tears signal need, build trust, and create important social connections. 6. A good cry is healthy. Crying is not just about feeling sad. It is also very good for your body and mind. Scientists have found many health benefits when people cry emotional tears. One important benefit is that crying helps reduce stress. When you feel stressed, your body makes chemicals. Crying helps to release some of these stress chemicals. This can make you feel calmer after you cry. It can even help to lower your blood pressure, which goes up when you are stressed. Crying can also help with pain. Your body makes natural chemicals that fight pain. These are like natural painkillers. When you cry, your body releases these chemicals. This can help to make both physical pain and emotional pain feel less strong. Many people find that they sleep better after crying. This is because crying helps your body relax. When you are less stressed and more relaxed, it is easier to fall asleep and sleep well. Crying is a way to process difficult feelings. Sometimes, when you feel very sad, angry, or confused, crying helps you to let those feelings out. It can help you understand what you are feeling better. It is like cleaning out your emotions. Some studies also suggest that crying might help your body fight sickness better. When you cry, your stress levels go down, and lower stress is good for your immune system. Emotional tears can also help to clean harmful substances from your body. Tears remove stress hormones and other things that build up when you are under pressure. So, crying is more than just a reaction to being sad. It is a healthy way for your body to deal with stress, pain, and difficult feelings. It helps you feel better and can even help you sleep more peacefully. A good cry is really good for your health. 7. Crying around the world. People around the world cry. But how people think about crying is very different from place to place. This changes from one country or culture to another. It also changes between men and women in many parts of the world. In many cultures, it is more accepted for women to cry than for men. Women's tears are often seen as a sign of being sensitive or feeling emotions deeply. For men, it is often not the same. Many boys grow up hearing messages like, "Big boys don't cry." They learn that showing tears is not strong or manly behavior. These social rules can make it hard for men to show how they really feel. They might try to hide sadness, pain, or stress instead of letting it out. Not crying when you feel you need to can be harmful for a man's health. It can lead to more stress and make it harder to deal with difficult feelings, potentially increasing risks of problems like feeling very sad or anxious. But attitudes about crying are slowly changing in many places around the world. More people are starting to understand that crying is a normal and healthy human action for everyone, for men and women. People are learning that tears are a natural way the body and mind deal with strong emotions or hard times. In some cultures, crying is not just a private thing. There are times when people cry together openly as part of traditions or ceremonies. For example, during sad events like funerals, crying together can be a way for a community to share grief and support each other. This is different from cultures where crying is seen mostly as something you do alone. Studies have looked at crying in many countries. They show that women generally cry more often and for longer than men. But this difference is not the same everywhere. In countries where men and women have more equal roles in society, the difference in how often they cry is smaller. This suggests that the rules and ideas of society play a big part in how people express their feelings through tears. The way we view tears is developing and changing. It is becoming more common to see crying as a sign of feeling and being truly human, not a sign of being weak. This change is good because it helps people feel more comfortable expressing their emotions freely and in a healthy way. Learning about crying in different places around the world helps us see how people are both similar in their feelings and different in their customs. Tears are a feeling everyone knows, but what we do with them depends a lot on the culture and society we live in. Ultimately, tears connect us as people across the world, showing our shared capacity for deep emotion. 8. Why your tears matter. We have learned many things about tears. Now we know that crying is a very important and normal human action. It is not strange or bad. Crying helps us in many ways. It is good for our bodies. Tears can help take bad things like stress from our bodies. They help release special chemicals that make us feel better. These chemicals are like natural medicine. They can help with pain, both in our bodies and in our hearts. Crying can also help us feel more calm after being very sad or stressed. It helps lower things like blood pressure for a short time. Sometimes crying even helps people sleep better. Crying is also good for our minds. When we cry, we can start to understand our difficult feelings better. It helps us process sad or hard times. It's like a way for our mind to deal with too much emotion. And tears are important for our relationships with other people. Tears are a strong way to communicate without talking. When someone sees tears, they often understand that you need help or support. It can make people feel closer to you. It shows that you are being real and honest. This helps build stronger connections with friends and family. So, thinking about all this, we can see tears differently now. They are not a sign that you are weak. They are a sign of being strong and human. They show you can feel deeply. They are part of your health and your ability to connect. Your tears matter. They help your body, your mind, and your connections with others. They are a powerful and beautiful part of being human. They show you are real and alive. What is one new thing you learned about tears that surprised you?
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.